big news that just developed inside the prison behind me. The shocking announcement out of California after more than 3 decades of watching, waiting, and praying. Erik Menendez was given the official thumbs down from a California parole board. Not eligible for parole. In making their decision, the parole board said that the horror of Erik's crime outweighed his decades of good work behind bars, referring to the years of charity that he's done with other prisoners in prison. This also means that they believe the convicted killer could still be a threat to the public. Now, if you're not one of the millions of people who recently saw a popular docudrama that retold the Menendez true crime story in excruciating detail, here is a little bit of background on all of this. Both Erik and his brother Lyle had their first murder trial in 1993 with 2 separate juries in the court. Both of those juries were hung when it came time for a verdict in 1994. And then their second trial, that one ended with convictions. That was in 1996. And after a wave of public pressure in May, a Los Angeles judge resentenced Lyle and Erik. And instead of life with no chance of parole, their new sentence was 50 years to life, a sentence that instantly made them eligible for parole because at the time of the murders, they were under 26 years old. And under California's youth offender law, there's a chance for parole before that 50-year minimum. Now, that decision is what paved the way for today's parole board hearing. Erik's hearing, Lyle's hearing again, is set for tomorrow. But the current district attorney in L.A., Nathan Hochman, he must be smiling tonight because he has made absolutely no secret of the fact that he opposes the brothers' release. He released a statement condemning the decision, reading, in part, they continue to promote a false narrative of self-defense that was rejected by the jury decades ago. We have consistently opposed their release because they have not demonstrated full insight into their crimes or shown that they have been fully rehabilitated and therefore continue to pose a risk to society. The Menendez family has released a statement in the wake of the parole board's decision. Their statement says, while we respect the decision, today's outcome was, of course, disappointing and not what we hoped for. But our belief in Erik remains unwavering, and we know he will take the board's recommendation in stride. His remorse, growth, and the positive impact that he had on others will speak for themselves. We will continue to stand by him and hold him to the hope he is able to return home soon. Tomorrow, we turn our attention to Lyle's hearing. And while it is undoubtedly difficult, we remain cautiously optimistic and hopeful that the commissioner will see in Lyle what so many others have, a man who has taken responsibility, transformed his life, and is ready to go home. Imagine for a second if tomorrow Lyle Menendez is granted parole and Erik Menendez was denied parole today. That would really be something. I actually asked their attorney, Mark Garagos, about that earlier this week, and he didn't even want to think about it. To think that that is now a possibility tomorrow is really going to be something.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.